Darling, you're just in time. Look what I've prepared us. It's breakfast. These days you've been rather stressed ever since coming back from home. Well, I'm aware that wherever I am is home, but... well, the human village down at the foot of the mountains is just as much as a home to you, is it not? Even so, it makes me very happy whenever you return. I've missed you. I always miss you whenever you go back. I'm not so naive as to think you could just stay here forever with me all the time. I know that you need to return every now and again, which is what you've been doing. And these days, I just want to show you that these have proven to be the best times in my life. It's a beautiful spring day. The birds are chirping, the flowers are blooming. It's almost never like this, so we should enjoy this time while it's here. The mountains are usually very cold and misty. Though I suppose it's rather ironic. I mostly prefer that weather. But now, I finally have someone to enjoy the flowers with. So thank you. Thank you very much for this, for all of the light and joy that you've brought into my life. I'm not entirely sure if I could truly go back to my old ways anymore. And I don't really want to even fathom it. I couldn't give a care in the world about that anymore. Nowadays, I just want to be with you. As I said, it's been so lonely. But now that we're finally together, bound by these red strings, I can palatably say that those times are far behind me, and they are replaced by a pure, ardent joy. And it will live on for the rest of our lives. Our conjoined, beautiful lives, once again made whole. But we're not here to monologue, are we? Come here. Sit here with me and eat with me. They're good hot or cold, but I'm sure you'd prefer them hot. Here, let me pour you some tea. There we are. What have the humans been up to? Ah, I see. So it's as I've thought. It's a time of great unrest between the two factions. I know how much you want to help, but things have gotten far too dangerous. I can fight. You and I both know it, but at the same time we cannot. We should not get tangled up in that mess. That would only bring more people into it. And let me selfishly say that I don't want to lose you. Yes, I know. I can fight. I can breathe fire and I can fly, but I've never wanted to. I've never wanted to bring destruction down upon the humans. Although, as the eldest of the dragons, I am obligated to do so, to prove I am the strongest. But as I have just said, I have no interest in fighting. All I want is to live a life in peace and tranquility. And now that I have that, I don't want to sacrifice it. I don't want blood on my fangs or claws. It's not worth it. Have you ever killed anyone? My sister has. The red dragon. Though, please do not condemn her, for that is all she has known. She is not a bad person. When you live the life she does, in the world that she lives in, you kill to survive. You kill to live another day. I don't think that she and I could ever see the world the same way. We do not view things alike at all, hence why we tend to not get along. But I can't say I hate her. I would never say such a terrible thing. It's more so that I'm sad. I'm sad that she won't have to sheath her sword for good. That she won't have to snatch up men in her teeth and gobble. I'm sure that if she lived even a day in this world we live, then perhaps things would be different. But it is not so. And it is not my place to judge her. Oh, why yes. I do have sisters. I have 6 of them. They're all younger than me. Perhaps we can go and find them together sometime. I'm sure they would be happy to see you, to finally meet you. After all, the big sister has to make an example. Perhaps seeing me happy like this, maybe they'll change her mind too. She's not... Well, she's wary around humans. And I can't say I find this a surprise. Many of them have tried to slay her. I knew you were going to ask me that. I would definitely go to help her, as would my other sisters. But she's proven exceptional in combat, be it with her sword or her dragon body. She never needs our help. In fact, I believe she sees asking for it a shame. And in some sad way I can understand. There is nothing wrong with allowing people that love you to help you. And there is nothing wrong with asking them for help either. But that's another thing we disagree on. She doesn't trust humans, like I said. Perhaps she'll come around. But until then, you'll just have to see. It really is beautiful, isn't it? If you look this way, you can see the rest of the mountains. and you can see the waters just beyond. And if you look the other way, that's our home. Both of them are such beautiful sights. And like I said, it's very happy to have someone to share it with. So thank you. Thank you. Huh? What's that? Huh. We haven't had that conversation, have we? Is it possible for a dragon and a human to breed and have children? Why, yes. Yes, it is very possible. We just have to do so in these forms. Because if a male dragon were to try to breed with a human female in his dragon body, I do believe she would explode. And I don't... Please don't ask me to confirm or deny that being the outcome. I don't believe I'd like to know. Though I'm very certain it'd be a very painful death. Though I have this feeling that there are some people out there who would not mind such a thing. I may never know. And quite frankly, I don't want to. You look rather disturbed, I'm sorry. Is this your way of saying you would like to have a child with me? Well, I've never been opposed to it. I've always dreamed of having a child to raise. 2 or 3 would be my ideal. But it's alright if I just wind up having 1. Even so, I will love that child, or our children, with all of my heart, and even more. Because they are gifts. They are the largest blessings I could have ever received. I'm so happy you feel the same way. Yes. That would be a good place to start. We will only have 1, and we will go from there. I like how you think. Oh, does that mean you would like to try right now? I do believe we would both prefer it if we were inside for such a thing. Not that I'm opposed, either way. People don't really come up here. Why am I getting so bashful? We haven't even finished breakfast. Darling, I would love to have a child with you. But let us discuss it more later, alright? We have much to do yet. But I can't wait. I can't wait to have a family with you. And I can't wait to live the rest of this beautiful forever with you. And I can't wait to show our children that the world's not a cruel place. That we can live together in harmony. And they won't live in fear of humans like this, like my sister will. Like my sister does. We're starting to finish up. If you'd like, we can go back inside. We can talk more in there. Come here a moment. Let me kiss your cheek. Oh, that's nothing. I just miss you even if you're right there. Come.